This one thing though, because I guess some people, the perception is where did Pusha T get the information for the diss song, this song
like,
to Drake?
Don't even pull me.
I'm not pulling you. That's why I'm asking you.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying
right.
two people.
Right.
Don't pull me into that type of conversation. That's what y'all don't even understand. It's like.
So you didn't get Pusha T the information?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But don't pull me into this conversation. Like, I'm Ye. I got major things to do other than be telling him some information about Drake. You know what I mean?
Like that's gossipy.
Yeah. I don't sit around and do that. Like, I honestly don't care that much, in all honesty, bro.
Right.
Like, it's fine, but I just enjoy music, you know what I'm saying? And enjoy being with my family. I enjoy making music. My head's not even in that place.
Check it out now, man. Oh, man, Kanye West. Why you look so shook, nigga? You scared of Drake from the Degrassi? Oops, you scared of him? Now, I'm playing about that because let me let y'all know what's going on, right? In a long-ass interview, like the hour and 30-minute interview that Kanye did in Chicago, where basically he cried, he bragged, he boasted, he said that, he's finally back down to earth and he need people like Don C to hold him down, and he was back to his senses. He also spoke about Drake, or he was asked about Drake. Now, they asked him why they were beefing, and he said, Drake was mad over a beat and sent me the purple, like, demon emoji. But when they asked about Drake and Pusha, they said, did you snitch on Drake? He responded, and by the way, he was spooked the entire time talking about Drake. Go look at his body movements, all right? It's a longer clip. However, when he was speaking on Drake and Pusha, he said, I ain't snitch on him about the baby shit, bruh. I want no parts of that, bruh, okay? And basically, he was backing out saying, no, I ain't do none of that. Now, do I believe him that he ain't give Pusha the information? Fuck no. That nigga definitely gave Pusha the information, okay? But this is what I believe, and these are my assumptions, and y'all could do some research. Maybe some of these assumptions are closer to the truth than you might think. Kanye snitches on Drake. Shit goes left because Drake starts doing shit outside of music, okay? That's when Kanye gets, and by the way, let me explain some of that. All that shit you hear Drake rapping about on Mob Ties, 8 out of 10, and even Emotionless, like most of that is towards Kanye. And if you listen to tone or the energy or what he's saying in those songs, especially Mob Ties and 8 out of 10, he's definitely not talking about, you snitched on me, you're not my friend anymore, I'm so hurt. No, he's talking about things going elsewhere and things. Listen, when we hearing about niggas is cars across the street in Calabasas and all type of shit, they're like, in Calabasas, nigga, or Hidden Hills, wherever the fuck y'all live? Yes, okay? He's hinting towards certain things. Also, go listen to his goddamn verse on Sicko Mode, talking about circling the block, trying to, listen, most things that you're hearing are not as random as it might seem. By the way, Drake, who is a super millionaire like Kanye, he employs a lot of niggas who with the shits, okay? Go look at the Toronto Sun. They just ran an article about that Drake got all type of killers around him, and that's what they're saying. Again, I'm not connecting the two, or actually I am, but still, I'm making assumptions. These might not be facts. Just go look. Anyway, this connects with the other part of the story that we heard, okay? Kanye goes to Jay Prince. It wasn't Drake that went to Jay Prince. Kanye goes to Jay Prince, spooked, saying, I'm a family man. By the way, he reiterates in this interview, I'm a family man. He basically is spooked because shit is going elsewhere with Drake. And because of that, he says, we want no sauce. Please, could we just end this? Jay Prince makes the call to Drake. Okay? Now, why is this relevant? It's relevant because clearly Drake and them was moving some type of way that would obviously warrant that or make that need to happen. Now, a lot of us think that, it's because of this information that's on a diss track, but clearly if you listen to Drake music, some other shit was going on. I don't believe Kanye for 1 second. I know some people might say, well, Akademiks, you reported that story about Drake having a kid a year ago. It could have been true. It could have been false. Again, even if that video or say that was a time when the news article was running all over the place that Drake had a kid, even if Pusha heard about it then, you know how much of a gamble it would be if he mentioned that on a diss track and it was false. And also, again, this is why I'm bringing Ye back into, if Ye heard March 14th, that was where the confirmation came into play because Drake was admitting it. Also, this is what I believe as well. If Kanye was not responsible, right, or was not involved in giving Pusha information, why would Pusha start mentioning an Adidas rollout plan with Drake and his baby? Why would that have been the reason why supposedly Drake then pulls out of a deal with Adidas and went with Nike, supposedly? Again, a lot of information points to Kanye, who would be knowledgeable. He heard the song. He works at Adidas. That's what he's coming out at. He was basically, and I'm talking about Pusha, dropping a lot of information on Drake that only Kanye would know. So do I believe Kanye? No. What do I believe? He's fucking spooked, and he was a little bit shook because, again, I like how Kanye is honest to himself. I'm not no gangster. I don't move all like that. But he ain't want no smoke. He called off the wolves with Jay Prince. But did he really not snitch on Drake? I don't believe it for a second. Now, I gave a lot of assumptions here, right? And I want you guys to counteract what I'm saying or add to the conversation. It's a little bit different because I love giving mostly facts and assume less. But we have to connect dots here because it's he said, she said, but we do have some music, we have lyrics, we have a timeline of things to kind of match up to kind of say, who do we believe? Y'all get a comment box. Let me know who y'all believe because I have basically told y'all who I believe. All right. It's more Akademiks. Get in the comment box. Would you guys like to subscribe? Oh.